Hello, welcome to today's collective message. I am so happy that you're here. Um, I just felt this like really patient flow come like into my body, register in my awareness as I started the video. I just want to take a moment and in unison, if you would like to join me in taking a deep breath. It's all okay. It is better than how you're perceiving it. Um, that's a huge message for this reading is it's okay. It's okay now. It'll be okay in the future. In those times when you feel like it's not okay, those are the times to just give yourself a break. When it's kind of like you're like, I need to be a certain way. And when those times come where you're like, I'm not okay, being a certain way is too restricting for you. Letting yourself, we have Wu Wei. It was in reverse though. So I'm getting that there is some sort of harsh judge inside of you when it comes to you. A very critical, you could say, persona. And there's some realization, some catching on to how this critical thinking, when you are just really in more of a survival mode, how that is causing that survival mode to keep like being longer than it really needs to be. I'm getting that when it comes to the survival mode, when you're in that state, allowing yourself to breathe and letting go of it all, whatever it is in your brain that you keep ruminating over, obsessing over. Eight of Swords and the Three of Discs. When it comes to making those small steps and you're met head on with this mindset that's very, very high standard of living, I'm getting that too high of standard for you. We're all living the human experience, and the moments where it feels like chaos is controlling your reality are moments where it's really crucial to be able to take a break and a breath and let go of what keeps you feeling small, letting go of what allows you to feel like it's out of your hands. This is the time for you to come to terms with what has happened and find peace in the now. And the parts of you that feel like it's out of control for you, the Eight of Cups, those are going to be parts when you allow yourself this state of peace and mind. Those are going to be the parts where it'll be more of moving forward towards those cups instead of moving away. Because you're going to see that it's not as scary as you perceive it to be. It's not as intimidating. It's not like this uncontrollable creature, because this is you. This is you inside, where everything and everyone on the outside cannot see, because it's meant through feeling, it's meant through beliefs, it's meant through what you can control, which is inside of you. And I'm going beyond just the physical, like inside of you, beyond just like you have a heart, you have organs, blah, 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 that sort of thing, beyond it, to your emotions, to your feelings, to your beliefs, to the conditioning that is structuring you into the human being that you are. The Lovers. It's beautiful because I'm getting that when you allow yourself and give yourself permission to just sit with what was, what is, and allow yourself to not even think about what will be, you'll find this state of peace inside of you as a being, as a human being. And it's like you're able to allow yourself to let go and flow in a way where before it was very restricted. The Star and Nine of Swords. So there was, when it comes to creating something new, creating from an idea, there was quite a bit of obsession, worry, worrying about the different kinds of what can go wrong, worrying about and obsessing over details. And when I say details, I mean, how would I put this? Not the overall story, but the sentences that create the story. You were feeling restricted in the sense of you want everything to go right to a T, that you're just like waiting and waiting and waiting for the confirmation that what you are doing is right. But here's the catch. You'll always be waiting, because the kind of answers that you seek will be found once you do the action. It won't be found when you obsess over just the details and avoid the action. One sec. This would be like a perfect quote. I don't know if it's backwards, but it says, begin each day with a grateful heart. Everyone who you think is like on their A game also went through going through all those mistakes to get to that A game, to get to that level of being. I think everyone would go through having to go through the mistakes of starting something new, to getting into the flow, to understanding what catches themselves in the flow. And it's kind of like also I'm getting finding some sort of reason to dedicate yourself to releasing those worries and releasing the beliefs, what you can control, into the unknown, and trusting that when you release it, something amazing is going to happen. once you release it. The High Priestess, the Six of Swords. I mean, look at this person. They're like, I mean, I don't think I could ever do that, right? But they're doing it. Kind of like if you see someone else being able to do it, there's every opportunity for you to be able to do it as well. The thing about it is you have to give yourself permission. You have to give yourself the ability, Five of Swords, to experience something new. Letting go is something new. Letting go is a fresh start. But it's when you allow yourself, when you give yourself permission, when you choose to let go, is when your fresh start will happen. And there's so many fresh starts, in the world. Always opportunities to experience whatever you desire to experience. Page of Discs. Something to do with how much importance this process is. The card that's like on the bottom, the High Priestess, about like how you see and perceive the world, how the world works with you. Okay, your like beliefs, the morals, the ethics, what you know you need to do, and kind of like what you know you need to do for yourself, but also for the world, to be able to have that balance of flow, with the outside being balanced and the inside being balanced. Six of Swords, Five of Swords, and Page of Discs. With the swords and the discs here, this is talking about how changing the way that you perceive when it comes to chaos, how you perceive chaos in the past, where before there was some sort of hesitation in accepting the past as the past when it comes to what felt more like a struggle than a reward. Um, Something about that for you, something that you could work on if you want to get to the stage of letting go. Allowing yourself to have the perspective that your past is filled with um, events, experiences, memories that are of gratitude. And it gives you the bigger, like the broader perspective that your past isn't just filled with chaos, but it's also filled with appreciation, specifically for yourself as well. And this will allow you to come to terms and be able to give the past what it really wants, which is to rest, which is to not be obsessed in the now over what should have been better, what could have been better, what would have been better, and allow yourself to just be in the present now and seeing, where do you want to go from here? Who are you? Updating yourself in terms of the now of who you are, and not obsessing and focusing and driving the car that is of your past. You got to drive the car that's of your present. And this will lead you to a future that will be different, that will be something of what more you want, because you're focusing on the now. Sweet. That is the collective message for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I have affirmation videos and other collective videos if you want to check those out. Until next time, have a great day, and I hope that you can spare a few minutes of relaxation for you. because you deserve it. Okay. Bye, everyone. See you later.